Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to be taking a look at number 683, part of the Ahsoka series, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and compare it to Grand Admiral Thrawn 678, part of the Rebels Funko Pop line. So let's get into this video. So we're going to be taking a out-of-the-box look and comparison between these two Funko Pops. But before we do that, we're going to look at them inside the box. So we have number 678 and number 683. 678 on this side right here, the Rebels Grand Admiral Thrawn. It looks like it's a darker blue tint on the skin, and the hair also looks a little bit more bluer than on the 683. Hair looks darker and the skin tone looks a little bit lighter. And there's a big difference between the poses also, but we're going to be looking at that in a little bit. So we have the Rebels box on this side right here, this yellow and black Star Wars logo, yellow down here in the bottom, and the Ahsoka series white and blue box. So we're going to turn it to the side and take a look at the Funko Pops from the window. The back end of the boxes. Of course, major difference in the back. You have the black and gold trimmings on this one. And on the Ahsoka series, you have the blue, and you also have the star map in the back. And of course, you have Grand Admiral Thrawn. Totally different poses on those boxes. Turn it to this side right here. You have the Rebels box, the black backdrop, and you have the blue star map on the side of the Ahsoka series, Grand Admiral Thrawn. And back to the front. So let's open this box up. So looking at the Funko Pops, automatically you can see there's a difference in the color. You have a darker blue on this side. You have a lighter blue on this side. The face sculpt is totally different. You have a more pronounced brow and cheekbone on this Funko Pop. This Funko Pop is more of a common Funko Pop, just kind of round. This Funko Pop has a lot more detail on the face, and there's a difference in the eyebrows also. Of course, the stance is totally different. There's a lot to like between the two Funko Pops. This body style right here has a lot more detail, even though this face right here on this Funko Pop face is a lot more detailed, but they put more detail on the body on the Ahsoka series Funko Pop. And on this one you have the blaster on his right hand. Details and the stitching on his uniform, his pants, his boots, his hair, even the hair, look at the hair. A lot of detail on the hair, his belt. So we're going to take a look at the Rebels Grand Admiral Thrawn. It's kind of a basic stance, even though I do like this stance, but the details on this Funko Pop is a lot better. And also there's one thing that I also like about the Ahsoka series, the Grand Admiral Thrawn, is the way that the head is placed on the body. There's a lot more space on the Rebels line than on the Ahsoka series. I like the way it looks right there. There's not as much plastic. Then on this one you can actually see the spring inside. On this one, not as much. And the back end of it, as you can see, there's a lot more detail. On this one looks more realistic than this one here. And the hairline, it looks very similar. The hair detail is very similar. I'm thinking the hair is probably the same mold because the lines on the hair matches exactly. There's a lot of details on both these Funko Pops, but to be honest, I like this Funko Pop a little bit more, even though this one is very similar to the original Thrawn Funko Pop that came out from the Rebels line. But when it comes to details on the face, this Funko Pop surpasses this pop right here. Look at all the details on the face sculpt. Yeah, major difference on the face sculpt, but the hairline is pretty much the same. And the body on this Funko Pop right here is a lot more detailed than this Rebel Funko Pop. I do like both of them. There's a lot to like about both. These are nice additions to my collection, and I'm glad to have both of these and compare the two. So which of these Grand Admiral Thrawns do you prefer? The Ahsoka series Grand Admiral Thrawn or the Rebels Grand Admiral Thrawn? And to be honest, in my opinion, if you want to make the perfect Grand Admiral Thrawn, I would swap the head off the Rebels and put them onto the Ahsoka series Funko Pop. Leave a comment down below. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe. I do Star Wars Funko Pops, Black Series toys, Black Series helmet reviews, and anything Star Wars related I can get my hands on. So we'll see you on the next one. Peace.